Greetings everybody, welcome to Brandon, Florida, here on the Palmetto Sub, or more specifically here on the Sub, the East Tampa siding just south of Yeoman Yard. The first train up today on the Sub is CSX's B339 from Bone Valley, heading down to Brandon, Florida, fully loaded with rock. Not for sure what it was loaded on, but who knows. Since 2019, CSX's has been doing trial runs with new biodiesel locomotives here in the Tampa Bay area, with locomotive 7264 leading the charge with the biodiesel sticker on the front, and right behind it was 7265, also with a biodiesel locomotive. A lot of these locomotives have been running around all around Tampa Bay, including the Brooksville Sub, Clearwater Sub, A-Lines, S-Line, and as well here on the Palmetto Sub shown here on B339. As B339 heads on to Brandon fully loaded, we get a call in on the A-Line that Amtrak 91 is coming in from New York, going to Miami, is arriving to Tampa on the A-Line. So let's swing over there as Amtrak 91 comes into Tampa. At the time of this recording, Amtrak just introduced their new chargers into their fleet, with 18 taking the front and the new Charger 327 taking the second back end on Amtrak 91 silver meter service into Tampa. As most people may know on the channel, if they followed me for a while, I volunteer at the 7.5 gauge Largo Central Railroad at Largo Central Park in Largo, Florida, between Seminole Drive and East Bay Drive in Pinellas County. Now, the park is right next to the CSX's Clearwater Sub, and on this particular day, the switcher came on through on Seminole Drive. Don't know what it was intentionally doing, but my only guess is it was heading to Yeoman Yard. We now jump across the bay as CSX's M441 is now coming into Yeoman Yard from Waycross, Georgia. CSX's Yeoman Yard was the former Seaboard Airline / Seaboard Coastline Terminal before the merger into CSX. Leading M441 into Tampa was locomotive 5238 as it hauled two locomotives, one of them being DPU, into Tampa. M441 is a manifest train all the way from Waycross, Georgia that is seen a lot in the Tampa Bay community that comes in once a day, followed by M442 that usually leaves throughout later in the day. We now jump over to the A-Line as CSX's I-044 departs Uceda Yard outbound for Jacksonville, Florida. Uceda Yard was the former Atlantic Coastline Terminal here in Tampa until the Seaboard Airline merged them to form the Seaboard Coastline. The I-044 tonight, as you see here, is led by locomotive 3314 as it hauls Tropicana Juice Train cars and the many Hussey stacks that are on end as well. With many trains like these in the CSX system, I-044 has a sister train known as I-045 that is the other way around from Jacksonville into Uceda Yard into Tampa on the A-Line, hauling the same goods as you see here but Tropicana Juice trains but empty, with the Hussey stacks as well, bound for Tampa. Now with I-044 here leaving Tampa on the A-Line, I do usually like to call I-044 the Bonita Express, as one of my friends from Largo is a huge fan of these Hussey stacks that has a good collection of them at Largo. With our final train here in the video, we jump back onto the East Tampa siding here on the Palmetto Sub. As CSX's L783 will be rolling on through from the Yeoman Yard throughout the Palmetto subsystem. L783 is the main local train throughout the Palmetto sub, as it drops off and picks up different cars of many different kinds throughout the Palmetto subsystem, all the way down to the Tropicana Juice Train main terminal, as later tonight L783 will return to Tampa's Yeoman Yard with the empty cars from different industries. As L783 moves on through East Tampa siding, I'd like to say thank you for watching today's video and hope you enjoyed. And from the Palmetto sub on East Tampa siding, this is Santino Trains signing off for now.